Yo guys, I'm Truzuo, and today we're reacting to Verstappen.exe by Rick's F1 edition, so I'm assuming this is going to be about Max, so let's see.
Is a sport filled with hows. How did Charles Leclerc get wins in Monza despite having all the odds against him? How did Nico Rosberg beat two champions in equal machinery? And especially, how does Max Verstappen do what he does?
Sid.
Max Verstappen dominates the Bahrain Grand Prix. Max Verstappen wins. Max Verstappen
What an edit. Dude, that's a cool hat. That's is that the China hat? So I'm pretty sure that's all their white stuff.
More times than F1 team principals have flown to Epstein's island. The man just keeps cooking after every video I make. Max is the embodiment.
Bro, what are these pictures of him? Why is he always edited to have the weirdest outfits, I swear?
He just keeps serving. I'm done starting driver videos with pure glaze. It's clear that Verstappen is among the goats of motorsports. We all know that, and if you disagree, you get your hands off me. So I'm gonna switch things up this time and start this video with the biggest criticisms towards Mr. Sid. See, people love criticizing Max for many different things.
Dude, anyone has criticisms about anything and anybody, bro. That's how it is nowadays.
Temperament, aggression, not caring
Dude,
enough.
Kicking a tire, that's bold.
I don't care. How about that?
Though I will say temper is definitely Max's weakness. He makes questionable decisions when he's
The Clash of Clans rage emote.
Is not going his way.
Look at him, bro. He's locked.
Anger and borderline violence.
So technically George is correct here, but it's the right message, wrong messenger. Also, temper can be Max's biggest strength at the same time.
Bro, what is that?
Points are easy to rebut. First off, Max was busted up by his dad. You can't
Whoa.
just erase your trauma.
That's crazy.
There's a reason people who say I miss her before driving end up kissing a tree. Second off, at least be thankful Max is redirecting his frustrations to other cars and not his daughters. But the biggest complaint people have with Verstappen is how he makes F1 boring. Max being boring was the biggest issue people had with him since 2022. But in reality, even during his domination, Verstappen is actually one of the main reasons why F1 is so entertaining. Let's take a look at F1 if Max never existed. 2016, no Red Bull win in Spain, no seat swaps, and Mercedes dominates completely.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Or the beef with Ocon, which
damn. We saw that in the other video.
Beyond boring. 2019, Max was the only driver trying to chase down Mercedes. 2021,
what in the world?
Championship fight whatsoever. It's a late lunch by Verstappen. However, Max and Lewis fans would be getting along.
What in the world?
Screw that, because that's boring too. 2022. Okay, you know what? We can give that to Charles. I think he's been through enough. 2023, Max crushed Perez and had the best year ever. Anyone who hates on that just doesn't like the winner. If it's not
bro, what are these edits?
2024 would have been completely dominated by McLaren, and 2025 would have been McLaren domination again. But thanks to Max Verstappen in our universe, the stakes in 2025 were so much higher because Lando and Oscar have to face a lion with daddy issues. And how Max
with daddy issues is crazy.
So fun to watch is through qualifying. Do you know how many surprise quali performances this guy has pulled off? More than I could count even with extra.
What in the world?
In Monaco 2023, Max was 2/10 down on Fernando Alonso.
Oh crap, dude, Monaco's crazy.
But then he made it all up in the final one, taking.
That's crazy. Making up 2/10 in the last sector.
When Max took pole from Fernando by a toothpick, I started punching air.
What the world?
Pretty impressive. And don't get me started on 2025. Despite McLaren having the faster car, Max got pole in Japan, Miami, Silverstone, Saudi Arabia.
That's a lot of poles.
Stole it by half a toothpick. Then in
half a toothpick.
Divisional pole. However, Norris takes it away, but just 2 seconds later, Max steals it back again. If pole position
late
was a person,
legend.
Max Verstappen's bitch. Then Baku came along, where almost every single driver crashed. Lando didn't, but he still bottled Norris, so he got out-qualified by a Williams. While Max proceeds to set pole like he's about to lose custody of his children.
Why does he keep making jokes about his children? Am I missing something? Am I missing out on the lore? Because I know he has. I know in the last video we watched, there was another driver that apparently Max took his current wife, girlfriend. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but they have that his partner had a kid before they were together, and then they had a kid recently. I'm pretty sure. Is there some extra lore behind that? Let me know.
Deserves to be given to Max.
Bro, the Sid the Sloth meme is hilarious.
In the McLaren, the only thing that could stop him is Zach Brown sitting on the car feeding Lando fries like the professional boyfriend, boss, that
Oh my god.
in Austin. After McLaren causes a civil war between their fans, Max gets pole again like his family's on the line. And I have to mention, even if things don't go his way and Max loses championships in the near or far future, which I know will bring smooth brains to call him washed.
Smooth brains.
We still owe him for making F1 exciting. The thing about Max is he can lose really badly and still make that entertaining.
Who's locking up? Who's going deep?
Like in Mexico 2025, in the middle of a championship fight, Max qualifies 5th, but then he still sends it into turn 1, goes lawn mowing, but still somehow ends up almost getting 2nd if it wasn't for the spirit of
That's crazy.
possessing the steward's room. Now, the question people are always asking is, how is Max so good? Well, I've said this before, racing is in his blood.
Yeah, it seems like it.
So Max
Whoa, okay.
dives into every racing category.
I like to try different kind of disciplines as well, just to test your skills in a different way.
And one of
I
his
mean, that's
favorites is
respectable.
iRacing, a sim racing game.
Yeah,
that he's
bro,
on
I see, because I watch a lot of, like, Twitch and stuff, bro. I watched Summit react to his F1, like, in iRacing, dude. My guy is just sending it. Like, no brakes, just drafting people, going, like, Mach 100.
24/7. Seriously. As an example, let me give you Max Verstappen's schedule during Saudi Arabia 2024. Sim race until 4 a.m. before qualifying. Get pole position, go back to sim racing after 2 hours, and win both the F1 and sim race the
That's
very
crazy.
next day. And this addiction to sim racing is what makes Max a far better driver than everyone else. He also
Look at that steering wheel, that's sick.
racing, rallying, MotoGP, endurance racing.
Did he actually do MotoGP? That's
Motorsport
crazy.
Max tried, which made headlines, is GT3. A racing
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I literally today or yesterday there was, I think he was participating in another one, GT3, because I think he had to do a bunch of testing and get like certified, like to get a license for it. And then I think he won the first one he was at, I'm pretty sure, with his team.
category that uses vehicles based on production cars. And Max made his debut testing a
Oh, they're talking about it right now.
under the name Franz.
Yeah, that's just a crazy nickname I heard about.
Attention.
They were mentioning in the F1 stuff. Yep.
As you can see, it has worked wonderfully. But with that being said, here's my fully updated Verstappen nickname list.
Okay.
Franz Herman, Mad Max,
Okay.
Flying Dutchman,
Heard
Max
that.
Verstappen,
I haven't heard that one.
Sid, Max Verstappen, gas station attendee.
I have not heard that one.
Back to GT3, after testing under Franz Herman and unofficially breaking the lap record in May,
What?
Max finally competes in September.
That's a sick livery.
Qualifying, he had a near miss and had to overtake on the grass, but still qualifies 3rd. Then in the race, he gets the lead immediately, fills a gap, hands that to his teammate, and wins his debut GT3 race at the Nürburgring with a 25-second gap.
That's
He
caught
everyone with their pants down.
What in the world?
And in 2nd place was Jan Mardenbro, a sim racer that the Gran Turismo movie was based on. So there's
Oh my god, I did not know that.
podium.
That's
Look who's
crazy.
back now, mainstream media. Video games cause violence? False. Forcing your son to be an F1 world champion does. Get it right. And another thing I like about Max that I was never able to cover in my other videos is how relatable he really is. When Max isn't nutting all over his sim races,
Oh my
he
god.
plays other games, Minecraft.
Yeah, I've seen clips. He's like playing the most random stuff. I swear I saw something that you got like an ace in Call of Duty you was playing before a race or something. Look at the camera.
Call of Duty.
Yo, there you go.
And he
Dude,
watches
relatable. That game, bro, I can't play that anymore. I've not touched that game in like 7 years.
other racing categories.
Can't park there, mate.
Also,
Can't
back to
park there,
sim
mate.
racing. In a 2024 mental health charity race, Max put stickers all over his car, and it was pure art. Like, allow me to analyze this real quick. On the left, he put George Russell as Woody, a 10-second penalty, Sid the Sloth, Minecraft, him using a diamond helmet and a pickaxe with a speech bubble saying, "My pickaxe is fucked," and a photo that I think is his Miami 2023 post. Then on the hood, he put a photo of Lando bottling his championship in Brazil.
That's diabolical.
TNTs, a McLaren logo, and just shit posts everywhere. And now we have the rear wing, which apparently has a long text that I think it's talking about the McLaren MCL38. Pause if you.
Oh my god, that's
And in the
troll.
bottom of the wing, it says "Flash if you're horny." But anyway, if it
W
wasn't
mans.
clear from the start, Max is just as acoustic as all of us.
Acoustic.
Thank you, Max, for making me look like a normal person. And with that being said, my point is, this sloth isn't an industry plant that's trying to appeal to everyone. Max is authentic, and that's why he's so popular.
True.
Like in Monza 2025, McLaren swapped positions because Lando had a slow stop.
Bro, that's just weird. Like, bro, you have different factors to implement. If your team can't get your car together, that's just weird.
There, mate.
Which I think is just the lamest shit ever. McLaren just loves emotionally manipulating their drivers.
McLaren with a
and this
Ferrari.
makes the race is boring. But then you have Max just laughing at it.
Piastri have swap places, Max.
Just because he had a slow start?
It's not our business, but I guess it keeps it fair between the drivers in terms
That's-
of championship.
At
I thought he was just
point,
talking about them.
McLaren doesn't deserve shit.
Dude.
And allow me to go on a little rant here. Because of McLaren, I'd rather 2025 be dominated by Verstappen. McLaren has been too busy trying not to hurt their drivers' feelings, even when I know that
Bro,
they
feelings,
know
bro? Come on
letting
now.
their drivers race is the better option. But no, they want to micromanage every move.
That's
Lando
okay.
and
If you're saying let them race and then you're micromanaging, that's just not. That's like it's a,
Oscar make
back
when
on its own,
parents watch their
bro.
child walk for the first time.
Bro, what does that run? He moving though.
And I'm looking at you, Zach. Lando is in his mid-20s. He doesn't need your maternal instinct, goddammit. Because every time Oscar would fight Lando, McLaren would say,
Oscar, feedback from the pit wall. The maneuver in turn 4 with the front lockup was too marginal. We can't do that again.
and tell them to swap
Bro.
positions through emotional
Micromanaging?
blackmail.
The way to win a championship is not by yourself, it's with the team. You're going to need Oscar.
McLaren give the call to Oscar Piastri to prioritise the highest McLaren driver. Team order issued. Lando Norris.
Dude, what in the world?
Do you think McLaren are favouring Lando over Oscar? And if so, does that help you?
Absolutely.
Like it even
Dude, he's like, bro, I don't give a single crap, bro. Sure, man.
point where in Singapore 2025, Oscar turned off Zach's radio.
Oscar, back-to-back champions. Good race, tough race. Thank you for...
Valid crash.
Bro, I'd do the same, bro. If my guy is glazing me after having to do all these team orders, bro, I'd crash the fuck out.
Also, speaking about McLaren, since a lot of you have been wondering why it's taken a hot minute for me to upload, it's because I've been receiving threats from McLaren fans. But instead
Dude, if you have a problem with someone's opinion on the internet and you're threatening them, bro, get a fucking life, man. Come on, man. Like, if it's that bad of an opinion, okay. But even in that, bro, it's like, bro, just let it, bro. Just keep it to yourself. If you don't want to watch it, then stop watching it. Block him. Do anything. Don't interact with them, bro. Like, are you stupid?
like a certain someone, I'm gonna read it out. Like, here's one from Gerard W., a Lando fan telling me to end up like...
Dude, these people just need to be like just studied. Like, how do these people like just, you know, like you can never know when you can run into them and you just don't know. Wait, something, you know, I'm not gonna say that. Yanks, like, you better be careful next time you're outside. Keep posting what you're posting about Lando, and I'll make sure you never post again. And you and your Yank mother should join. Okay, fucking no life, dude. Like, if you actually, bro, imagine sending this and thinking you're hard or you're gonna do something. This guy's probably just like some tough guy he thinks on the internet, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real.
Kirk because I'm biased towards Oscar. I think he forgot the part where I said Lando.
Dude, people are crazy, bro. Like supporting fans. Like, bro, just enjoy the sport.
And here's another one from Will, an Oscar fan who wrote an entire manifesto.
I'm not even gonna read that
because I apparently cursed Oscar with a video.
Dude. Oh my god.
Not a single prediction was made in this video. But finally, as you will favor too, Will, and for the Verstappen fans watching this, I'm gonna predict that these 4 drivers are going to have the worst careers over the next 10 years. So when a reverse jinx happens...
A reverse jinx.
But if I end up right, you were responsible for this, Will. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man
Basis shit.
I want to start seeing some hashtag, this is all Will's fault.
Okay.
To Max, let's not forget he's doing all this in Red Bull, a team no one wants to join.
Grant Gustin.
And if they do, it's because their family's being held hostage. Now, Max has had multiple crash outs all because of this team in 2025. Silverstone. Spain. Even V-Carb looks like the healthier team. Given that, no one wants to touch a Red Bull contract, and that's a big issue for them. But thankfully, I'm here with a solution. Dear Red Bull shareholders, I present to you my Red Bull recruitment ad.
Dude.
Roll it. Red Bull, a place where dreams stay as dreams, ambitions stay as ambitions, but at least you'll be ambitious for your whole life, and a place where you can experience the sheer thrill of running P17 behind a Haas or totaling your car. But in Red Bull, we won't fire you for being a creep or a toxic mess. You will only
I swear, didn't he get found out for some shit? I swear.
For underperformance.
Or was this like, or he was like accused of it and then he was not like, not actually like found out to be, so he just like let him go or something.
Without any repercussions or get diddled by coworkers, well, Red
that is crazy.
So sign that contract now, as it's time for you to play your part in completing Max Verstappen's shadow. Now, aside from that beautiful ad, the more I look at F1 people, I start to realize they're either weirdos, losers, or nepo babies. Or even all 3. So I made a little something called the F1 Diddler tier list.
Okay.
Just to show how F1 is practically
That's crazy. That is crazy.
First, we have Christian Horner. The surprising part is that he's actually at the bottom of this list. Then Nikita Mazepin for harassing his friend. And then we have Johnny Herbert.
Don't know who that is.
Former F1 driver.
Okay.
FIA steward and Sky Sports reporter who was in various driver videos and is also the same guy who sexually harassed a woman on live television.
Okay. Bro. Bro. Do people have brains nowadays? Like, I swear to God, people don't have brains.
Kill that boy! Kill that boy! Kill him! Which is why I've never stopped calling him Herbert the Pervert. And on top of this list are Flavio Briatore, Lawrence Stroll, and Bernie Ecclestone.
Don't know who that one is.
In the Epstein list. Now, it's alleged whether these 3 have been on the island, but if they were, I'd assume Lawrence did the worst shit imaginable.
Oh my God.
Explain to his family how he was just there for a swim.
Jeffrey Epstein? Yeah, but before you judge me, know this. Yes.
It's a Danny DeVito.
I was on the sex island. But snorkeling. I didn't know anything about the kid stuff. No,
now, Flavio definitely diddled the most.
Oh my God.
Bernie spent all day.
Bro, what is this turned into?
The first time I've seen 2 vegetables rotting together.
Oh my God.
Harsh all you want, but remember which island we're on. And regardless,
Island.
Bernie and Hawking are going to hell.
What?
Because heaven has a stairway.
Oh my freaking Christ.
Verstappen, he's one of the good ones, and he can also multitask. Remember, he's winning F1 while being a father of 2 children, dealing with team politics, media days, being a husband, committing to his sim racing team, and other sports. So all this brings the final question. What's the one thing Verstappen can't do? I mean, apart from the obvious, have a good childhood to look back on, type about being a T-Rex, not choking in Call of Duty.
Max? What? You let him get up, mate.
No. Honestly, it's tough. I think
that's rough.
Max, you have to nitpick so hard, and that's already a sign he's super likable. Maybe
True.
he'll end up
If you're nitpicking at anything, nitpicking, then I mean, bro, is there really anything wrong? I mean, sure, there's probably something, but it's like, come on now.
On stream by accident, who knows? But if I
what did he say?
Maybe he'll end up screaming a slur on stream.
Oh my God.
Who knows? But if I really had to think of
that's not even that bad though. I mean, depending on what it is, of course. Okay, before anyone tries to say anything, It depends on what it is.
The thing Max Verstappen can't do is be as disappointing as McLaren.
Dude, this guy's videos are hilarious, bro. He just turns everything. No, the amount of just memes and just references, like depending on what, like when this was made. This was recent, so it's like all the memes are all relevant to what he's talking about. I mean, dude, Max just seems like the goat of driving, bro. He lives, breathes Red Bull, and then lives, breathes just driving any car or anything that moves. So I mean, you know, the way he's shown himself, he's a 4-time world champion, you know. And then we'll see what happens this year with Formula One. A lot of people are not happy with the regulations, it seems like. So, yeah, I mean, just crazy stuff happening in F1 right now with that. And then just Max being Max, you know, just doing whatever he can just to have fun racing. So if you guys want to see more videos of either Rick's F1 videos or Max or Formula One, let me know by linking a video down below in the comment section and leaving a like on the video and subscribing for more F1 stuff and other videos of me reacting to stuff. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.